Good evening, everybody. Fucking hell, you're starting without me, are you? Fried water. Come on, mate. That's a full-on friggin' essay, mate. Come on. For those of you who are just joining us, I got a guest. No, it might look a bit like him, but it's not. It's not Kev. It's my good friend Jason Smith. Jason Smith is a Newport lad, but he's a Chelsea fan. But he was parented into Chelsea. Jason, do you want to tell the story?
Well, my old man's a Cockney, so he took me to my first game when I was 7 years old, which was against Sheffield United, and we drew two each. So that was my first game as a Chelsea supporter. I've been a season ticket holder for 17 years now, so it's just been there from there.
So I know I have a pop at Glorient in plastics and things like that, but Jason's, where I pretty much make an exception. So Jason Griffin, well done last night. Thank you, mate. Liverpool's pretty shit, aren't they? Well, they played a shit team, so they got a shit result. Simple as. As a Newport County supporter, I'm disappointed in it because Liverpool would have been the one that I'd have wanted to go to because I liked Liverpool when I was younger. I wanted to go to Anfield in the away end, and now that's not going to happen now. But at the end of the day, there's still plenty of big teams. And the one thing, because I got Jason here, we want County to get Chelsea, don't we?
Oh, it'd be fantastic.
Newport versus
That.
Chelsea
Great, that.
is what we want.
But,
So Neil Wilmot, evening all from Cambridge. Evening, Neil. Are you guys still in it? I don't think you are. You're not in it. I think we're the only us and Oldham, the only League Two teams left, aren't we? Unless I'm wrong. So apologies if I am. What's up with the extra security at Newport checking the ages? Basically because people are fleecing the club of money at the end of the day. It's as simple as that, really. I mean, people who are of age are buying under 18 tickets and getting in, so
that
without the
happens
security.
That happens in all
Yeah,
clubs,
but then at the end of the day, if people know they can't get away with it, then it's not going to happen. It's a shame that it happens anyway, to be honest. Right then, rest page evening, Chris. Oh, a minute. Neil Wilmot, I'm Rob's dad. Oh, you actually Robbie Wilmot's dad, are you? Neil Wilmot is spelt the same way, two L's, two T's. Bloody hell, imagine that. Are you actually Robbie's dad, honestly? Rest page evening, Chris. I think we will get Swansea. I don't really want Swansea, to be honest. I want a big club, at their ground with a big stadium that's actually going to fill it. That's what we want. We want the money. That's what it's all about for the smaller teams. Aiden, anyone beatable at home, please? So you don't want to play us then, Aiden, because we'll kick your ass at the moment.
I think any club that goes to Newport County is going to have a game, mate.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a joke that Exeter sold Stockley for only 700k. But I'll tell you what, though, mate, at 700k, I'd be well happy with any of our players going for 700k, mate. Honestly, that's a lot of money to a club like you. Jack Robinson, who did Tottenham get? No one's got anybody yet. The draw haven't started yet.
Be about 20
Cool
minutes.
your horses, guys. Come on. So, obviously, they're interviewing all the Wolves players. Obviously, great achievement for Wolves. Arsenal. Yeah, Arsenal. There's a question mark after it, so you're asking about Arsenal. What do we make of Arsenal? Because we haven't had the draw yet, but
Well, I think from your point of view, Arsenal would be a good
I think Arsenal would
draw.
be a great draw.
60,000 capacity stadium.
The only
big
thing
gates.
is though, I don't think they'd sell out because if you can't fill the stadium for any game, you're not going to fill the stadium for Newport County.
No, you got a point there.
Because Arsenal haven't been filling the stadium for Europa League, but Chelsea, you do, don't you?
Yeah, we've sold out. We sold out all
that's
our
why
group games.
I'd love to go to Chelsea. But it's not just about Newport, it's not just about Chelsea, it's about everybody. This is what these streams are all about. So for those of you just joining, you will see who gets who on this. Only thing is, I can't put it on the TV because I got us a 90-day ban for doing that, and it was it was the fifth round I did it on, yeah. What channel? So the draw itself is going to be on BBC, but hopefully you stay here, watch it with us. So Neil Wilmot, yes, Robbie's dad, the family had a great day yesterday, yeah, and so did Robbie. What a ball into the box. So Robbie Wilmot, Jace, is the one that actually put the ball onto Jamil Matt's head.
Yeah.
And Robbie Wilmot, of course, is the one who actually put the ball onto Hammond's head when we nearly beat Spurs last year as well. So having a great second spell at the club is all Robbie.
Well, Tottenham losing at any time would be great.
Yeah, and he's always a nice guy to talk to, Robbie, as well. I tend to run into him at Morrison's from time to time.
Yeah.
But yeah, for those of you just joining us, you will see who gets who on here. We will bring that to you. We will deliver it. But I can't show you the actual draw taking place on the TV because the last time I did that, I got a 90-day ban from live streaming, and it kind of cocks this channel up because I do it every Sunday. When does it get drawn? It's going to be soon. It's basically after, it said following the Wolves and Liverpool game. So they're showing some highlights of it. We're just waiting for it to finish up, and hopefully they'll go through. I'll make sure you can hear the sound of it though. Jack Robinson, oh sorry, yeah, we just had yours, Jack. When does it get drawn? Russ Page, glad you enjoyed. Neil, Robbie had another great game. Yeah, you tend to find Robbie has a good game when he gets played in his right position, when he's actually on the wing. But when he's put in the centre of midfield, he doesn't seem to, to play all too well. But would you if you were out of position? So we've got a few of you in, 72 are in. You are in the right place if you want to know who gets who in the draw. If you can't catch it on TV, you're definitely in the right place. I'm just joined by this knucklehead here who supports Chelsea.
Man United will win the Premier League next season. Not a chance.
No way. No way. Man United are far, far too far behind at the moment. So the draw is happening anytime soon now. Jamie Buckley wants Arsenal away. Arsenal got Wolves. No, they haven't, because the draw isn't happening yet. The draw's not done, you nonce. That's a bit harsh, isn't it? Jesus. Where is Hammond from? He's some baller. Hammond is from Ireland. He's an Irish boy. He played for Shamrock Rovers. And I didn't realise until I heard his interview on TalkSport earlier that he actually played against Ronaldo in his official debut for Real Madrid.
Yep.
Real Madrid were doing a tour of Ireland and then played in their first game against Shamrock Rovers, and Ronaldo played, and it was actually his first game. I know it was a non-competitive, it's actual first game in a Real Madrid strip. Right. And Hammond got to play against him, and they only beat him 1-0 on a last-minute goal. Right, it's coming over to the draw now, people. Let's unmute this TV.
Wolves have just beaten Liverpool by 2-1 in the last of the third round.
All right, let's get the sound up a bit.
Can you use the volume? Can you?
Yeah, the volume's fine. Yeah. So Robbie Keane and Ikeme is going to be doing it. Right, so let's catch up on a few of these. County versus Chelsea away, please. Yeah, Stevens Collective, that's exactly what we want. Jason's Chelsea, I'm Newport. We want that. If we get that, we'll celebrate and hug each other in front of everyone, honestly. There'll be madness. This place will descend into a madness if we get Chelsea away. But, yeah, so the draw is going to start now anytime soon. Right, let's have no arguing in here, guys. Got to catch up on some of this. Yeah, we're catching up. Right then, guys. Yeah, so for those of you just joining us, you're in the right place. This is Jason, the Chelsea fan. And I'm a Newport fan. Igor Shima, Newport is terrible. And so is your fucking name, mate. Bo Lyons, watch the last 2 games on telly in Manchester, been a wicked time. Yeah, you should be down in Newport, Bo. We miss you. We miss you, mate. Nick Muller went to Fulham Oldham. Great game. Mad chanters. Yeah, I bet. I mean, that's the only thing that would have been better about yesterday is if we actually did it away. But no, it's all good. Newport is bad, says Igor Shima. Igor Shima, that sounds like a toucher, doesn't it?
Yeah, where's he from?
Yeah.
Can be tough, but they make them look fairly.
Right.
Okay.
So
before we put the balls into the bowl, let's just.
So they're going to drop their balls in a minute.
Might want to look out for.
I know. I crack these jokes every draw. I know they could probably get old, but for me they're classics. So the big numbers: Gillingham are number 3, Man United are number 6, Tottenham are number 8, Chelsea are number 11, Accrington Stanley 14, Bristol City 15, the Great Newport County are 16, Oldham are 17, Arsenal 19, Man City are 20, Barnet are 26, and Wolves are 31. So what we're going for is 11 versus 16, but I would definitely take 6.
Number 31.
Right then, so we're catching up on some of these. You're in the right place, everybody. You are in the right place if you want to know who gets who in the draw. They're dropping the balls right now as we speak.
Just make sure all 32 are in. Yep.
Here we go.
Excellent. So Rob, very confident. Good. Hope that doesn't come back to bite us. Right, Robbie is going to draw the home teams. And
right then.
Will draw the
so Robbie Keane. Robbie Keane first. Here we go. Who you got?
Number 32.
32.
Number 32.
Swansea City. So are we going to get a Welsh derby? It could be an interesting one.
Number 3.
Oh no, Gillingham. Gillingham are going to Swansea.
So they beat Cardiff In the third round, they go to
Swansea versus Gillingham is the first one.
Number 28.
Number 28 is AFC Wimbledon. No, we do not want Wimbledon. I don't want a shit draw. Okay, mate, don't be a prick.
22.
That's all right. That'll do. Ooh, Wimbledon West Ham, eh?
Oh, an old
Jeez.
derby.
Here we go.
Number 18.
Number 18, who's that?
18, that's Shrewsbury.
Shrewsbury or Stoke. No, I don't fancy that. Don't fancy that at all.
12 minutes of time to go to
Don't fancy that at all.
Number 31.
Oh, that's
And
all
it
right.
will be at home
Wolves.
to the winners.
Wolves. So it's Shrewsbury or Stoke versus Wolves.
Number 2.
Number
Number
two, that's
two.
Millwall.
Millwall.
no.
Oh, here's one for the Oolies.
11.
Here's one for the Oolies.
Number 7.
Number 7, Everton. I don't want to fancy the way mind is Everton, mind. So it's Millwall versus Everton.
21.
Number 21.
And Hove Albion, not Premier League.
We've been there already. We've been there, won there. That's all right.
Number 29.
And going to the Amex will be West Brom.
West Brom. West Brom at Brighton.
That's a bit of a boring game, like.
Number 15.
Number 15 was at Bristol City. This could be a local derby, mind. A seven-side derby.
For me as well.
Number 1.
Numero uno. Bolton. Bristol City versus Bolton. Bristol City versus Bolton, people. No, Accrington Stanley. I don't want to go back to Accrington. It's a shithole. It's a shit ground.
Number 13.
Oh.
And John Coleman's side will welcome.
Oh, we dodged them. It's Derby or Southampton. So Accrington Stanley versus Derby or Southampton.
Number 9.
Number 9. No. Don't want Doncaster either. Sod them. Don't be a dick.
Number 17.
Almost. It's Oldham. And we got rid of another dump one as well. So,
Get rid of
yeah.
that 26
Number
pound.
11.
Number 11, Chelsea. This is the one. This is the one.
I don't know.
We called this one Chelsea away. Come on, number 16. Be a boss.
Number 5.
Oh, no. Sheffield Wednesday or Luton. Oh, I gutted.
The big
Go
ones
on.
are still there anyway.
Number 10, Newcastle or Blackburn. I'll take that. I fancy a trip to Newcastle. I've actually never been there.
To 23.
Oof. Watford.
You don't want to go to Ewood Park. though.
No. So we're the only League 2 team left, and if a Barnett's still there, I don't like it. Middlesbrough.
No.
I don't know. That's all right. It wouldn't be the worst.
Number 16.
Yeah, there it is, Middlesbrough. Middlesbrough versus Newport. There we go. Middlesbrough versus Newport. That's what we got.
Best, is it?
Number 20.
Number 20 is Man City. That would look how far we were one ball away from Man City. Look, see, gutted.
Number 24.
24. It's Burnley. All Premier League tie. Man City versus Burnley.
And all Premier League tie.
Number 26.
Number 26.
26 is Barnet. So
Barnet have got a home draw.
There are big teams left in here.
Ooh, they got
Number 4.
number 4, Brentford. Oh, yeah, you had Man United, Tottenham, and Arsenal in there, and they got stuck with Brentford. Gutted for them.
Number 27.
27 is Portsmouth.
The League One leaders.
Portsmouth have got
Number 25.
QPR. Oh, you're gonna be gutted when you look at the teams up there.
Oh, look at that team.
Portsmouth and QPR, and you could have had Man United, Tottenham, and Arsenal. Jeez.
Number 19.
Number 19.
Arsenal at home.
Tottenham.
Oh, Tottenham. This will be it. This has got to be it. Number 8. Go on.
Number 6.
Ooh, but it's still Arsenal United though, isn't it? That's still great.
Home to Manchester United.
Arsenal and United. So United are 8.
Number 12.
Crystal Palace.
Crystal Palace have got the home tie against Tottenham.
Number 8.
And the fourth round draw ends with another
Right.
Premier League
Right, so guys,
Crystal Palace will be at home.
they're going to bring up the recap now, so I don't mind swinging this around for the recap. Don't mind doing it for the recap. So let's bring it round so you can see the recap.
Across the weekend of the 25th to the 28th of January.
There's the recap. Go on.
Some ties came out there.
Here we go. So there's a recap for you guys.
Former Welsh international. The Gillian manager.
Just realised something as well, mind you. Middlesbrough are currently managed by Tony Pulis, who's a Newport lad who actually played for Newport County. So
side Millwall. Bristol City will take on Bolton in an old championship.
So there we go.
And Oldham, after their giant Killian knocking out Fulham, go to League One, Doncaster Rovers.
There we have it.
As you can see there, the holders Chelsea at home to Sheffield Wednesday or Luton. Michael Flynn's Newport will go to Middlesbrough, and we'll talk to Michael in just a moment. All Premier League time.
Liverpool lost,
Manchester City and
Liverpool lost
Burnley
2-1 to Wolves.
Get Championship side Brentford, and it got very interesting towards
Right.
the end, and ended up with Arsenal at home to Manchester United and Crystal Palace against.
So there we go,
Tottenham.
guys. That's the end of the draw. What I'm going to do is mute the TV.
Said it off there, actually,
Oh no,
it wasn't.
Flinny's on. Flinny's on.
Manchester City.
I got to show this, guys.
I've
gotta show this. Go on. Flinny.
Yeah, it's gonna obviously a long journey, tough game. But it'd be good to see Tony Pulis, the Newport man, who's in charge there, and it's a game we'll look forward to.
Do you know Tony at
Yeah, I
all?
know
Do you?
Tony. Yeah, he's somebody I've got a lot of time for and respect. He's a great man, and he's very helpful if I ever need anything.
And it's still, I mean, I know you've knocked out last year, you've knocked out a Premier League side, but it's a good test for you, isn't it? Again, in that going for promotion in the Championship.
Yeah, of course, and hopefully they're concentrating on going for promotion and getting back into the Premier League. Because
I don't know how long I can actually show this for, guys, before YouTube will do me
A
over.
very good day and surprise them again.
And it adds to the cup experiences that you've been having over recent years.
Yeah, it's been fantastic. It's a great achievement for all the players, the football club, and it's well deserved. And we played well enough yesterday to get through, and thankfully we're still in the hat.
Thanks very much for joining us, Robbie, Carl. Thank you.
There we go. There we go. We're done, guys. We're done.
Very close to a North
Right.
London derby there, although.
So let's mute that. We're muting that now. Let's talk to Jason about Chelsea, because it's all been about Newport County, isn't it? So Chelsea, who did you get? You got
We got Luton or Sheffield
got
Wednesday.
Luton or Sheffield Wednesday.
Yeah.
Easy route through to the next round.
That's the only positive you've got to look at.
Yeah.
I think it's a home tie against two teams you should
Yeah.
really beat, and if you don't beat them, then this is the cup we realistically got a chance of winning this
Yeah.
season. We're not going to win the Premier League. We should finish top four. I think we're good enough to finish top
Yeah,
four. But
absolutely.
the FA Cup, we should be looking to retain the trophy, obviously from winning it last season. So we'll give it a go.
Yeah.
But I would have liked if Chelsea to come to Newport. That would have been great.
Yeah, that's what we were going for. As soon as Chelsea got drawn, we were looking for that number 16. But
you
the
look
thing
at
is,
a quick recap on the Newport County draw, and I think you could beat Leicester at home. You could possibly you could beat Championship opposition in home motorway.
at the end of the day, right? If
end of
Barnet
the day.
can go to Sheffield United and win, then
Yeah.
Newport County can go to Middlesbrough and win. I think we got to feel positive of having an opportunity to win.
Yeah.
I think we got to go into it with a positive attitude.
Yeah, it's a one-off game.
I mean, it'd be a new stadium for me personally. I've never been at the Riverside before.
Yeah.
Like I said, we'd be coming up against an ex Newport County player, a Newport guy. Rob Parsons, Tony might let us win. Well, I'd like to think he's charitable, but I don't think he's that generous as he, old Tony Pulis. I think he'll be buzzing for it himself, mind old Tony. I think he will.
One thing I would recommend, though, if you are travelling up there for the weekend, you might as well have a night down to Newcastle and then travel down to
Got to be done, innit?
the Borough on the game.
Yeah.
Whether it's the morning, early kick-off, evening kick-off.
You'll find a lot of people to make a weekend out of it. Yeah. We got a lot.
Borough's a proper shite.
We got a lot of you still in here. If any of you don't currently subscribe to the channel, we'd really appreciate the sub. Press that big red button for us, and that'd be awesome. That would, if you wouldn't mind, people. Plenty of good videos on here that aren't about Newport County. So Tottenham.
Palace
Tottenham
away.
have got Palace away, Nicola. Tottenham have got Palace away. There we go. So, any of you got any questions you want to ask me, or even our newcomer Jason? Do you want to ask him why he's a Chelsea rent boy? Do you
Can't
want
be
to?
saying that.
Oh yeah. I might
done
get
for
banned. I might get banned for apparently being homophobic. I mean, Chelsea been called that for bloody years. I mean, get over yourself for God's sake. So come on, Tottenham. Who was Swansea playing? Who did Swansea get again? They're home to. Oh, who did Swansea get? Swansea at home, and you're playing against, I think it's a League One or League Two club, I think. Oh, who did you get? Who did Swansea get again?
Took us my phone, but I'll have a look at the draw now.
Yeah.
It's two.
All right, we're gonna dig that one out for you.
There's a few Tottenham
So
fans on
Gillingham, that's the one. Thank you,
Gillingham.
everybody. Gillingham, yep, Gillingham. That's the one. So Swansea got Gillingham. I tell you what was the dump draw? There was Accrington. Was it Accrington Stanley against Oldham? Something like that. That was a really dump draw, wasn't it? United had got Arsenal away, Archie. Are you a United fan? If so, I get used to being knocked out of the FA Cup. I think Arsenal are going to turn you over. The Ole revival, I think, is going to be over when Tottenham do you on the weekend anyway. Because
Well,
as soon as he loses a game, that's it. You know, the magical cease.
Well, I'll be going to the I'll be going to the Chelsea Tottenham game tomorrow night in the Mickey Makes Cup, as it's called. But it does become
Yeah.
important when it's at the semi-finals over 2 legs.
But then, you know, I just hate all this United are back because Ole beat the 4 smallest clubs in the league, like, you know.
Well, their
And-
first
and-
biggest test is against Spurs on the weekend, isn't it?
Yeah.
So-
And then they only managed to stick 2 goals at home past one of the whipping boys of the championship, like, you know. I mean, Ole revival. I mean, there's 5 games Jose Mourinho would have won anyway, you know. But
You know,
hey,
well, let's have a quick chat about Newport season now, you know.
Newport season.
Going from now, from the weekend of the
Yeah.
great result they've had.
I mean, it's been a great season up until the Christmas period. Over the Christmas period, we were absolutely dump. But to be honest with you, if someone said, right, you're going to be shit over Christmas and fall away from the playoffs, but you're going to beat Leicester at home in the FA Cup, to be honest, I would have taken it.
Yeah, well,
I'm
that's
taking
it. You're nowhere near relegation, obviously, this season. And, you know, you should just build on the result you've had
Yeah.
on the weekend and see where that takes you now.
Exactly.
To the next FA Cup.
Imagine that as a confidence booster, you know. We just beat Leicester at home,
Yeah.
you know.
Well,
Brilliant,
a team
absolutely
that's
brilliant.
7th or 8th in the league.
Actually, Arsenal's still bad since Wenger is gone. Oh, they're playing much better football there, and they got a fierce attack.
You can't really say that. You know, the bloke's only been here 6 months. You know, he's going to need time. But I think they're making a big mistake getting rid of Ramsey
Oh,
or giving
yeah.
him a new contract. But
They should have done everything they could. Apparently they try and do it though, wouldn't they?
well,
I think
I
he's
think he wants to move on anyway.
Nick Muller, how many Newport fans will travel? I'd like to think a good number of us will travel because hopefully they won't make it a Friday night or a Monday night. Hopefully, even if it's on a Sunday, as long as it is at a reasonable time, you know, we'll travel in good numbers. Well, for League Two standard, I reckon we may take about 800 to 1,000. Because the thing is, not many people would have been to Middlesbrough Stadium, so when it's a new stadium, people tend to travel. Only chance Chelsea have are going to Wembley playing Spurs. Ooh, we got an Ipswich fan having a bite at you there. I mean,
Well, like you said, mate, you've got to be a realist and look at the circumstances at the moment, like, you know, and you've got to take them as it comes. You know what I mean? It's not a trip. It's not a trip to Wembley as such, is it? It's just obviously their stadium's gone right behind
Yeah.
and planning permissions and getting their stadium ready, which I don't think will be ready till next season. And I think it'd be obviously wise for them not to obviously play until next
Yeah.
season there, because it just makes the whole atmosphere a lot better there for the opening
Right.
game. But now we'll see, mate. I'm not confident about tomorrow, but if we can get a draw and take a draw into the second leg, you never know.
never know. Come on, you Gunners. Come on, Arsenal beat Man United. Rob Parsons, I'm going. Yep, to Middlesbrough. I hope not going from the stream. Let's keep the numbers up. George Cutting, who the Gills got. You're away to Swansea. JP Gwent, are Middlesbrough likely to field a full strength team, or will they concentrate on making the playoffs? You think that's a good point, actually.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I think they may field a weaker team and have the playoffs in mind, because they've been in quite poor league form lately, haven't they? So,
Well, if they're in, like you said, by the time the fixture comes, if they're still in touch with the playoffs, then they got to take that as a priority,
Yeah.
haven't they?
I got a feeling Middlesbrough could be there for the taking, to be honest with you.
Well, you never know.
But then it's one of those games where we go up there, they may turn us over 4-0.
Yeah.
You know, but I know our team are going to be up for it. It's still a big club, you know, a recognised Premier League club. The only thing I don't like about Middlesbrough is that their support isn't great. So we're not going to make a lot of money out of gate receipts on it. We've got to hope it's going to be TV. But to be honest with you, there's too many other good ties out there for it to be TV. Arsenal, Man United are obviously going to take one of the slots, you know. But I don't know. I mean, the only other ones that could be TV is Swansea, Gillingham, maybe.
Yeah.
You know. But, two pill boys should settle it with fists. That's very pill of them. That would be very pill of them. Greg, hi Chris. Middlesbrough average gate is about 25,500, I believe. Should make a few bob from that. Well, if that's their average gate this season, then happy days. But I don't think you're going to get many people turn up to come and watch Newport County. You know at Middlesbrough. Friday order. I'm hopefully going brilliant to beat them or draw and get them at Rodney. That's a good point, Mike. Because if we could turn it round and get them back down our place, then happy days. You know, I mean that's more money. That could well be on the TV then as well.
Yeah.
HD cast, David Piper's my favourite player. I don't think you're alone on that one, to be honest with you. He's a hero in Newport. So we still got 65 of you in you, so you're not getting bored of us just yet, so that's good. We've been going for a solid 25 minutes, although I do tend to get these started a little bit earlier, you know, but obviously I was restricted because the Liverpool Wolves game was on, so we pretty much started it. I pressed the go live as soon as the game had stopped. Linda Collier, I'm going to watch Bolton versus Bristol City. I'm a Bolton fan. Championship versus championship, but then Bolton aren't doing too well this season. To be honest with you, I think you know, a cup run could be something that could instill a bit more confidence in Bolton, because I think it's sad to see Bolton yo-yoing between League One and the Championship. You know, such a recognisable Premier League team. And back in the day, when you had players like JJ Okocha, Ricardo Gardner, Kevin Davis, you know, you were a quality team and used to beat the big boys on a regular basis, like Arsenal. I know had a bad time, and Liverpool had a bad time going to you. It's sad to see big teams fall from grace, isn't it? Really?
Yeah. Well, like you said, it happens to the best of the clubs, isn't it?
Yeah.
They spend money they haven't got, and they just go for free for all from down there, then, don't they?
Mm-hmm. HC Cast, I got Newport County from League 2 to the Champions League on FIFA career mode. I did that about 2 months ago, mate. Changed the record. I'm joking. No, it's a good achievement, you know. It's a really good achievement on FIFA when you can take a team from League 2, and especially nice when you're a Newport County fan and you do it with Newport.
It's a lot of gaming hours, that.
It does take a lot of gaming hours, but I tend to simulate a lot of matches in the lower leagues. You know, I just want to get into the big time, like, you know. Yeah. And there's ways you can do it, and it can be quite easy if you know how to do it properly. Liam FCC Gaming, I support Barnet, and I'm not too sad about the draw. Who did you get again? You're at home to.
I haven't got a clue, mate.
I can't remember now. Sorry, mate. It only happened a few minutes ago as well. All right, and so Jason's got his phone out now, and he's going to find out. He's going to remind us. So, Barnet, Brentford. That's the one. That's the one, yeah. Because I was saying you're not too sad about it, because it's going to be like a local derby for you, and it's a London derby, so that's good for you. But then at the same time, considering at that part of the draw, you only had Brentford and a couple of others, and then it could have been Man United, Arsenal, or Tottenham. Yeah. You know, it's just the way it goes,
well, at
mate.
the end of the day, you know, you win the early rounds. The balls, obviously, the balls in the pot get smaller, and a better chance you get in the big teams.
That's it.
The way it goes, isn't it?
And this is kind of how the fourth round draw went for us last year. I mean, you know, it was right towards the end, and we got pulled out at the home, and it could have been Tottenham or Man City or someone else, and we ended up getting Tottenham, and it worked out quite well for us. If not on TV, probably Saturday at 3. To be honest, Friday, if it is Saturday at 3, we'll take more people. But then at the same time, if it's on TV, we make more money. So it's a sticky one, isn't it? So Linda Collier, yeah, you agree. Good. Not many people do, to be honest with you. No, just joking. Everybody agrees with me. Greg Halpin, shame the biggest clubs were drawn against each other mostly. Yeah, I mean, Palace and Tottenham, Arsenal, Man United, that's a bit of a shame. But obviously, with Jason being a Chelsea fan, that's what we wanted. Newport versus Chelsea. But Chelsea need to get through the next round, which they should do. And Newport need to get through the next round, which we should do.
That's it. And, you know,
no, it's going to be a tough game up against Middlesbrough, absolutely.
You could do it via a replay. You never know.
That could be great, that could, if we can hold them up there and bring them back down.
Back to Rodney Parade, well, you know, back to Newport.
It'd be a nice occasion, but then I think that we would do them at Newport. I think up there, I think the pressure's all on them though. That's the thing. Yeah. That's what I like about being a small team against a bigger team. The pressure's all on them to perform. We need to get loads of fans over Middlesbrough. I hope we do. The best Tony, lovely. Yeah, Tony Pulis is quality. So Tintin's having a pop at HD Cast as well. FIFA completed it, mate. Yeah. Oh, I love it when people say that. KN Games, would you like him at Rodney? Would have been special, mate. Yeah, but then we can go up there and we can you know, draw and then bring them back. But ideally, we go up there, we'll win. Maybe in the hat for the 5th round. Chris Ball, next joke. Ah, yeah, nice one, mate. Igor Shima, Newport is bad. It's like a broken record, isn't he? Where's the echo coming from? You're bad, leave. What? Your English is bad. You leave. Craig Hoey, do you know much about Islam Farouz? He plays with the Chelsea Academy. He was awesome when he was at Celtic a couple of years ago. So do you know much about him then, Jace?
Islam Farouz.
Yeah, in the
The
Chelsea
thing
Academy.
I remember about him is on FIFA.
Is it?
I can't
Well, you know who he is,
I
but
don't.
you've not
I'll be honest with
seen
you,
much.
mate. Like I said, I've got a mate that lives in London who goes to all the under-21 games and stuff.
Mm.
And like I said, living in Newport, like, you know, it costs me a lot of money just to go to the home and away games.
Yeah.
Watch the senior team, obviously,
Mhm.
play. I follow the youngsters as much as I can, obviously. You know, you've got Hudson Odoi at the moment, who's up in limbo with his contract and
Yeah.
stuff. So hopefully we can keep him on board because he's obviously the future. We've
Yeah.
got a transfer ban now coming, which is
Mhm.
inevitable now. So
So you got to
in
make.
December,
You
we've
got
got to
you,
keep our young players.
yeah. You got to keep your good young players and,
Yeah.
and bring them through, and
Yeah.
you just got to
Exactly, it's got to change
strengthen
at
as
some
much as you
point.
can.
You can't keep
You got to
selling
build
them.
yourself a squad
Exactly.
and have those youngsters to fall back on because
Exactly.
you can't buy anybody.
No, that's it.
No. Right then. So all about the money. Yep. Won't be on TV twice in a row. You never know. Salford were, so why not us? Newport beat one decent team and they got so gassed. Yeah, but then when you're League Two, and your entire budget for the season is around about £1 million, and Leicester spend 50 times that amount just on players, not just on their wages, and they come down and we actually beat them, wouldn't you? Of course you would.
Who does he support anyway?
I don't know, Ego, who do you support then, fella?
Exactly.
You're probably a Man United fan who lives in I don't know, Kazakhstan or something like that.
Venezuela or something.
Neil Wilmot, get a draw and bring them back, absolutely. And Neil, next time you're at a county game, come and say hello. It'd be good to meet you, mate. Connor Finnerty, do you reckon Middlesbrough will play a full-strength team? I don't think they will. They'll have their mindset on playoffs, I think. A FC 1903 CZ. So that is, I got a feeling that might be Jerome, my good mate Jerome from Jena. KN Games, I'm going, mate. Cheerio. Don't let the door hit your ass on the way out. Who did you get? We're playing Middlesbrough away, my friend. Igor Sheeman again.
Do you think fans think you're going to win the Game Cup? Ha ha. This guy doesn't even make sense, mate.
Let's brush up on your English, my friend, and then come back when you can talk. Rob Parsons, wanted away game, nice visit to new stadiums. Yeah. I like going to new stadiums.
Yeah.
I like that.
Well, it's still a
When's
decent
draw? Draw's been drawn, my friend. SB Chirp, draw's been drawn. Who do you want to know who got who? Where will you be sitting? What do you mean? Up in Middlesbrough? Yeah, I've
Away
never
end.
been there. I don't know. Oh, the away end. Yeah, definitely. Bet he is Arsenal. No win, then get Chelsea away, lad. What? Did you make sense of that?
No, not really, mate.
I don't know. The literacy levels of these people are, honestly. Always see you around when you're down. Or when we're down. Yeah, nice one. Well, I saw the half-time draw tickets on the main gate at Ronnie Parade, so come and say hello next time, mate. Fred Water, don't think Middlesbrough will play a weak team, especially as we prove we can beat the big boys. They shouldn't play a weak team, should they? No, they shouldn't, because Leicester made that mistake, but they probably will.
You've got to commend the Newport side if they do play a full strength team.
Yeah.
So they're going to be, there's going to
Absolutely.
be.
Was he in hospitality yesterday?
I know, I got the missus asking me, Neil, if you were in hospitality yesterday, because she sells the half-time draw in the hospitality. Mark Hilton, Chelsea all the way, there you go, a little love in there
So
between
close,
you
brother.
guys. Maybe I can come over for this match. It'd be great if you did, mate, absolutely, jump on the bus with the boys. KN Games, no, I'm going to the game. Oh, good. Make sure you're going then, mate. Make sure. I think he's a Russian loyal plastic Man United supporter. Probably, yeah. Igor, where you gone?
I think he's disappeared.
Greg Halpin, what are you going to do with the Leicester flag you made? We've already handed it over to the Leicester fans. We actually went around the back of the stadium to go and meet them just outside the away end, and we actually handed it over to them. And they're going to find someone in the King Power Stadium to hang it up for us. That'd be great, that will. KN Games, bad timing, mate. I said win the game, then get Chelsea away. Jeez. Right, so Chelsea away. Who's that now? Are you Luton or Sheffield Wednesday then? This is some Russian writing from Kermak. I think that's for Ego, so Ego can speak in his native tongue. Connor Finnerty, do you think Pulis would ever come to manage Newport in his later career? Possibly.
You'd never put it past him, would you?
No.
No.
No, absolutely. Yeah, that could be a good shout, actually, mate. HD cast. I'm Swansea fan, but we're all supporting Newport the other day. It's brilliant. Oh, good man.
That's great, mate. You've got to
Yeah.
support all the Welsh teams.
Happy days. Greg, well done, mate. Good to hear that. Nice one. Flavio, I'm from Brazil. I'm a fan of Newport and your TBM. I don't know what TBM means, but if you're a fan of Newport, then big thumbs up to you. We've got fans in Brazil now. Happy days.
Brilliant.
Don't get many Brazilian fans, mind you. I mean, most people I know from Brazil.
It's not Barcelona or something like
Oh, or if they're local, it's Palmeiras, Flamengo, and Sao Paulo and all them. But Flavio, a Newport fan from Brazil, that's brilliant. That is, mate. Nice one. You should fly over and come and watch a game sometime. I'll clarify with Holger at work, and I'll let you know. Nice one. It is you, Jerome, isn't it? Can you confirm that it's yourself? Because I hope I'm not talking to a stranger. But Jerome, I'm sure it's you. KN Games, I'm kindly, thank you. Thought I was calling them shit on about the guy taking the piss out of Kindly the mug. Oh, good man. I thought you were having a pop with me earlier, mate. I do apologise if I upset you. Mark Hilton, do you think Pulisic joining Chelsea? Well, what do you think about him joining in the summer?
Oh, is that what's he asking? Is he joining in the summer, or
well,
do I think Pulisic is joining in the summer? Well, it's a done deal.
It's a done deal, and he's loaned back. He's loaned back to Dortmund.
If you're asking what I think about him joining, then I think he's definitely a raw talent.
Yeah.
He's not necessarily Hazard's replacement because he plays on the opposite side to Hazard, but he's definitely Willian or Pedro's replacement as they're getting it older. You know,
not getting any younger.
Getting injuries all the time, picking up injuries. So.
Yeah. Who did Tottenham get? Tottenham are playing away to Crystal Palace. KN Games, all good. Good man.
A lot of Palace supporters on here.
All my notifications just dropped down. Our transport was better than yours. Yeah, I saw that earlier, Rob. That's a good one. I don't think County going to get playoffs now if we're going to concentrate on the FA Cup. Well, we may as well just take it a game at a time and just try and win them all. You know, just try and win every game. I mean, hopefully, because we had a bit of bad form beforehand, we'll go into the next game with a bit more confidence. We'll win at Crewe, which is a winnable game, and it'll serve us well for the rest of the season. Then hopefully, let's see if we can make the FA Cup run work for us this time instead of it going against us like it did last year. Mates in work here in Swindon all cheering County on. Oh, good. That's the way. Who's Arsenal versing? I see English is failing us British again. Arsenal are at home to Manchester United. Who got Tottenham? Crystal Palace away. Faisal, how many we bring to Borough Taff? Can't wait to go. Yeah, that'll be great. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to Middlesbrough. Looking forward to seeing Tony Pulis again. And hopefully we'll bring 800 to 1,000 up there. If it's at a decent time on the Saturday, I think we'll take a lot of people up. Newcastle. So Newcastle or Blackburn are home to Watford. J. Jose, who did Arsenal get? You were home to Manchester United. We need someone with a bit of money to take over the county. If only, That'd be great. Sawyer Vid got copyright striked as well. We did get a copyright strike earlier, yeah. I tried popping something up earlier, stole a little bit of footage. I know I was a bit naughty, so yeah, quite rightfully got a copyright strike on that. But hey, it's not the end of the world, is it? Rob Parsons, 25th to the 28th of Jan, the games are, so we used to get paid by then, which is good. Squeaky bum time watching the draw. Thought we were getting United. I would have loved that. Man United away. That's what I wanted because I would be where the most money would be. KN Games won't do us good going up. We will come straight back down as we don't have financial services to keep up with the other teams. So better having a good cup run. Exactly. Good cup run. Get a bit of money in the bank, and then see how we can build on the club. Then we got to secure a home for ourselves for the future. We got to maximise. We got to maximise our earning potential. That's what income streams got to maximise. Quick, Chris, can you send Jay Friel a link to my engraving page showing the Celtic coaster? So can you link it here so we can click on it and then he'll take him to it, because I can't do it while I'm doing this. And the thing with Jay Friel, I don't have a link to him myself. So you could put something in here for him to guide him there. But because I don't think I'll be able to send Jay Friel the link. I wouldn't know how to do it, mate, sorry. Faisal, fancy our chances, or we're going to get smashed? I don't think we're going to get smashed, but we've got to be realistic again and say, look, you know, when we go there, it's likely that they'll beat us. But we just said the same thing about Leicester. We've got to go there and feel confident.
Exactly.
Friedwater, Newcastle away would be good atmosphere, plus they get good attendances normally, don't they? Yes, it would have been good, Newcastle away, but, you know, there you go. We got Middlesbrough. Hope Swans play Newport at some point. Yeah, it would be nice to have a competitive game against Swansea, although the last time Newport and Swansea played in a competitive match in the FA Cup, actually, there was a big fight on the new bridge.
On the roads as well.
Yeah, big fight on the roads, and was it the linesman got pelted by coins and nearly got put into a coma? There you go, Jay Friel. If you put it in the chat, I'll click on it. There we go. Happy days. Tintin, hopefully we'll have a full strength side to choose from for Borough. That'll be a luxury we've seldom had this season. Yeah, well, obviously, you know, we've had a lot of injuries, haven't we? And it has cost us points, I think, this season, the injuries. But hopefully, full strength, Labadi be back. If Labadi's back and playing in that game, you've got to fancy us. Because he's that battling kind that'll lead by example. Greg thought BBC One did us proud with their coverage. Completely agree. I watched the game back when I come home and, you know, it was great it was. Like the VT telling the story of our club. Yeah, it was great, wasn't it? You know, I mean, not a lot of people know how things went down with us in the 80s, so it's good to be able to put that out. But there is a documentary coming out, and, you know, that story is going to get told on that as well. Am I driving up the Borough? Don't know yet. Haven't made the arrangements yet. Owen Davis, poor display from Cardiff Saturday, but will be forgotten with a win versus Huddersfield. Cardiff's priority is staying in the Premier League, so I don't think crashing out the FA Cup is the worst thing to happen to you, of course. Who do you think Chelsea will sign next?
It's got to be a striker, surely. Maybe, well, they're looking at that, obviously, Edson Cavani.
Yeah.
As a temporary fix, 50 million for a 31-year-old, as the papers are suggesting. It's definitely a quick fix, but it's not a long-term replacement. I'd rather give a crack on Callum Wilson for Bournemouth, to be honest with you.
That's a good shout, that is, mate.
You know,
yeah.
Give some of the.
If you're going to spend that kind of money on a player, you want one that you can progress.
Cost you 50 million.
Yeah.
You'll get him for 30, I think.
Yeah. There you go. Save a couple of quid in it.
Yeah.
Newcastle have the full of level 7 off normally for cup matches, so only have just below 40,000. All right. Okay. I'd like to go to Newcastle sometime. KN Games will be more magic on top of whatever we got if we get into the next round. Oh yeah, of course, yeah. You know, it just enhanced the cup run. Jamie Basin, tell Kev I said hi. Well, this ain't Kev unless you mean, well, when I see Kev. Don't worry, Jamie, I'll tell him you said hi. Am I going to Crewe? I can't. I'm still skint because of Christmas and all the birthdays. But there we go. You know, that's just what happens to you.
January's always catch up.
Yeah, especially for the fact I got my dad's birthday on January 1st, Leanne's birthday is on December 31st, my mum's birthday is on December the 1st, my granddad's birthday is just before November, and then Leanne's sister's birthday then is on the it's a couple of, I think it's on the 14th, 17th. So it's a very expensive time of year. Craig Hoey, do you mean to say thanks, Chris? Then did you? If you put the link up on your now, I'm sure Jay Friel will be able to pick up on it. Unless you two hook up on Facebook. So Craig Hoey is Craig Hoey on Facebook, and Jay Friel, if you put your name up on Facebook, then or we can find you. Okay, in games, then it's quarters after the 5th round, isn't it? Yeah, the 6th round is the quarters. Michael and Wilson would be great. He can score goals and English. Yeah,
that's right. Mate, he's homegrown, isn't he? And you know, for a player who's coming from Bournemouth, will have a point to prove at playing in a big team in a big club.
The one thing Chelsea haven't had is from a centre forward since Drogba left is a bit of pace up front.
Yeah,
you know, someone who's fast.
Costa wasn't even blessed with pace, but he just get himself a bait and he was at the right place at the right time.
But Wilson's very quick, isn't he?
Yeah,
he's very, very quick. Mum and Dave's looking forward to seeing Newport at Crewe on Saturday. Happy days. What passes Penland presents? Yeah, nice one, Owie. Who have you got in the cup? We've got Middlesbrough away. Well, I'm not going to Blackburn, train fair crazy, going to Crawley versus Port Vale as a neutral. That'll be an interesting game. Crawley and Port Vale, the two current underachievers in League Two, both with a point to prove. Yeah, it could be an interesting game, that one. You need West Ham striker Marco scores goals. You made a bad decision getting rid of Costa. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, that's done and dusted. That you know, you
Right
gotta
then.
move on.
So if it is you, Jerome, good night, my friend. Good to have you here. Tyrone Fields evening, Taff. Evening, Tyrone. How's it going? Mother, I do some videos. It's a new ground for me. Oh, good stuff. Jeffield, does the club do a ticket and transportation package for the fourth round? Not really, no. I think what you'd need to do is sort of organise it through the supporters club, really. Unless you want a bit more of a radier bus. You got you got the small council bus, you got the Cross Keys bus, and I'm sure there might be a few other places that do buses as well. Keep your eyes peeled. Get on the county chat on Facebook. I'll be the one to find everything out. Look, guys, we've been going for just over 45 minutes now, and it's bedtime now. To be honest with you, I'm up at 6 in the morning, so unfortunately, I got to leave you and leave you all. Bill Bacon do one shouldn't have lost that Vamos Celta Vigo. Alright, so we got La Liga in on this as well. It's the FA Cup draw, but then La Liga's getting a mention. Fair play. So Tyrone, just wondering if you know anyone in Middlesbrough area who sells Kush or the Charlie up the old Nazis. Fucking hell. Oh, I tell you what, that's bloody brilliant, isn't it? That's a good way to bear out, you know. Enjoy your Charlie up your nozzies, Tyrone. Well done, mate. All right, good night, everybody. Thanks all for tuning in. Thanks all for contributing so well. Thanks, Jason, for joining me.
Cheers, mate. And let's hope Chelsea could beat the Spuds tomorrow.
Here we go. Thank you all. Good night. And as always, up the county. Cheerio.
That was good. That was good fun.